Now, I don't know if you guys have seen on FC26, but on clubs, you can get a level 50 pro, a max level pro, in 30 games. And if you're super on top of it, maybe even less. So in today's video, my dudes, I'm going to show you guys how to level up super quick on clubs in FC26, how to maximize your level, how to make it so efficient as well. But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys do leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you as always for coming through, supporting my channel, supporting the videos. I do appreciate it very much. FC26 has been a crazy one so far. It's been insane. Your guys' support is unreal, so thank you for that. And without further ado, let's get into it. Right, let me show you. Yeah, I've got a couple of max level pros. We got an Archetype Spark here, level 50. We've got another one, I think, Recycler, level 50. Yeah, I've been busy, but if I go into the stats in the top, you can see that we can tab over to the stats. I've played about 42 games just down there of my Spark. Well, I actually played less than this. I played about 35 to max it out. But I've played a few games since trying it out. It's really good. And my other maxed out build, the Recycler, took me 74 matches. We'll explain that in a minute. But it is also much less than last year. If anyone remembers last year's game and year before that, it was about 150, 250, maybe 300 games to max out sometimes, depending on position. And yeah, I've got two maxed out, two archetypes maxed out within about 100 games. So yeah, we'll get into it, trust me. Now, the obvious way of leveling up is by playing matches. You don't really get XP by not playing, right? So obviously you got to play matches and do well. Your match rating affects your XP, so the better you play in the match, the more XP you get. Now, this inherently means that it's easier to level up in attack compared to playing in defense, for example. Hence why you saw earlier, my Recycler build took more games to play to level up to max level compared to Spark. Just because playing in attack, playing in Spark, it's so easy to get like goals and assists, which obviously increase your match rating. Whereas getting tackles, interceptions and passes in midfield, for example, in defense, they don't really increase your match rating as much compared to scoring a goal. So it's kind of difficult to like max level so quickly in defense. It is possible, obviously the better you play, if you keep clean sheets, get tackles, interceptions, your match rating will increase, which will obviously increase your XP. It just takes much longer compared to playing in attack, for example. So that's one of those things. If you play an attack, level up quickly. Play in defense, level up slowly. Just how it's been forever. So it's still continued in this game. Now, a quick side note, speaking of previous games. If anyone remembers FC25, at the beginning of the year, everyone was playing Rush, weren't they? Just leveling up the pros, spamming it out. Quick games, quick XP, it was great. Whereas in this game, they've basically nerfed it to the ground. You do get XP for playing Rush, you can do it. The games are pretty quick as well, so there is an option there. But in terms of XP, it's completely nerfed. I believe in a normal clubs match on FC26, you get about 300 to 350 XP for a really good game. Whereas on Rush in FC26, you get about 200 maximum. If you have a really good game, if you have an average game on Rush, you get about 150 XP. So yeah, you get about half the XP in Rush compared to playing normal clubs in FC26. So just something to bear in mind. I miss it as well. Rush was great. We smashed it last year. We can still smash it again this year, but you just don't get as much XP. And again, continuing on from last year, you do also have skill games, as we'll show you here. I've already done mine. I got 1,000 out of 1,000 XP. But yeah, skill games are back. If I had to recommend a quick skill game while we're here, it would be if you go into goalkeeper. I'm sure guys, most of you know this, but I am the Wall. This one is it's good for XP, 135 a pop. Takes about 30 seconds to do. Once you have to do it obviously a few times to get it, but yeah, it's easy, quick. You can do it with any build. I do this with a striker build. All right, my Spark build, my Recycler build. I throw these into the goalkeeper skill games, and you can still complete it, get maximum score, and do it obviously like 7 or 8 times, and you get 1,000 XP. So yeah, it takes about 5 minutes to do altogether. It's definitely worth it. Would always recommend. Every Monday it resets. So just something to bear in mind. But now, my dudes, for the main event, right? The main event, or the reason how you can level up so quickly on clubs this year, is basically consumables, right? The level up system is insane with his consumables. You can get like 500% extra XP. You can get like a flat XP boosts and all this kind of stuff. It's all in the club store. I'll show you other ways of getting these consumables as well, but if we go over here, I'll show you now. If you go over to the club store, tab over to consumables, you get all these colorful things here. I've unlocked most of them already, but you can do like 3,000 instant XP. Right here, we've got 6 times XP for 5 matches. It's insane. So fast. You get about 2 or 3 levels per game at the higher end levels. Like if you play level 40 or higher, you can still get like 2 or 3 levels per game with this. It's insane. Now, as you can see, you can spend clubs coins. They do cost 20,000 clubs coins or 30,000, give or take. Some a bit cheaper, some a bit more expensive. It depends on how valuable they are. But also you can spend FC points on them as well, which is real money. Your choice, of course, up to you what you do with that. But the option is there, of course. Now, you don't have to spend money on this game, of course. You can earn clubs coins by playing the game, just playing rush events, by playing, like, obviously, matches give you XP, doing objectives, and so on and so forth. I made a video about that recently, about how to get clubs coins. Make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, don't worry about spending money. You don't have to. But yeah, these consumables are a complete game changer when it comes to leveling up your pro. It's what allows you to basically max out your pro within about 30 or 40 games. It's a joke. Now, obviously, the club store is one place you can earn them, right? But you can also go into the season pass, and they're also in here, as you can see. As I scroll through, you see these little cards here, right? AXP, the silver one there, nice and easy. We keep scrolling through, you'll eventually see more of them. But yeah, the clubs, consumables are all over the season pass. They're everywhere. Would always recommend trying to complete. There's another one there. But yeah, I'd always recommend trying to complete as much SP on all these objectives as you can to level up your season pass, just to make sure you get as much of these consumables as possible. Because they are valuable, they are very good, and yeah, they basically will allow you to level up so fast. And also, I do believe in the future of these Rush live events, you can see behind me here, these will eventually, I believe, have XP and booster of XP rewards as well. Right now, the current one, as I'm live, is a Designated Shooter Cup. This one gave out a free archetype, which is pretty cool if you win that. And there's a new one coming out soon in a couple of hours. Was it 2 hours and 31 minutes, you can see. I'm not sure what the reward is yet. But it could be like XP, it could be archetypes, it could be some like booster or something. But yeah, these Rush Live events, they are worth completing. I would recommend if you can. Obviously, you got to win games and stuff, but if you can do that, definitely get rewarded for it by getting XP and boosters and things. But if anyone's unaware of how to apply the boosters, I'll show you right now. If you go into your pro, enter archetypes, you'll get a screen here where it says consumables at the top. Tab over to it. Obviously, I haven't got any right now. I'm empty. But if you were to have any consumables, any XP boosters or instant XP appliers or whatever, it may be some archetypes, I don't know. But you would have it all here. This would be where your boosters and XP boosters are. Would always recommend applying some. They will help you level up drastically. They're incredible. And yeah, use and abuse, my dudes. Use and abuse. But yeah, that's going to do it today, guys. Thank you as always for watching. Appreciate your support as always. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Insane as always, you guys coming through supporting the videos. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video talking about some clubs in a bit.